viewers, and welcome back to Boomer Tech Basics. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Notes app and how to navigate that. So as you can see by following my mouse here, I'm going to go ahead and click on this icon to open my Notes app. And this screen is what you're going to be greeted with. So in order to enlarge this screen here, you want to click on this arrow icon so that you have a more comfortable view of the note that you want to write. So this is a new note. You can go ahead and type out whatever title you want this note to be. So let's say that this is a grocery list. I'm just gonna go ahead and type that out. And once we get down here, we have some very useful features that we can use. So for example, a very helpful feature to use in this occasion would be to use the checklist icon, which is this check mark right here. And by clicking this, you're gonna see this circle, and it's gonna generate this sort of list for you. So let's go ahead and write some groceries as an example here. And we click on done. And now we have this list. And once we go out and start buying our groceries, if we click on this little circle here for the items that we got, so let's say I've already bought my milk, it'll generate this little check mark on it and it'll move it to the bottom of the list so that we can clearly see the items that we have and the items that we still need to look for and purchase. So this is a very useful tool to use. And if you accidentally clicked on one that you didn't get yet, you can just go ahead and click on it again and the check mark goes away. So it is a very, very useful tool. And it's one that I personally use a lot. Now, let's say that you would like to add photo references for each of the items. All you have to do is click on this little camera icon and it'll take you to your photos, and from that you can add pictures for each of the items on your list. Another helpful tool to use is this marker icon, which if you click on it, you will be able to, using your Apple Pencil or your finger, to create a handwritten note. So what color do we want to use? Let's go with a blue. Obviously, you can customize whichever color you want by clicking on this rainbow circle icon here. So by clicking on that, you can click on whatever color you want. So let's use a nice blue color. And you can select whichever pencil you want. Out of all of them, you have this highlighter one, and you have an eraser, of course, a ruler, so some very helpful tools. So let's choose this one, and you can, of course, customize the size and the opacity of your marker. And then we can go ahead and, oopsies, that's too big. So let's make it a little thinner. And now we can go ahead and write a handwritten note. A nice handwritten grocery list, which is very, very helpful. And once you're done with that, all you have to do is click on this marker and you can go ahead and type whatever you want at the bottom. Now, the last thing to consider is that once you're done with your note, you can go ahead and click on done. And you can open up this, click on this icon here at the side to open up a new note. And the last feature I'm going to be showing you is the table feature, which is also very helpful. So you can click on this icon at the bottom here and you can add as many rows or columns as you want. So to add a column, you want to click on your table. And then you're gonna see these three dots at the top. So three horizontal dots at the top. You wanna click on that to add or delete a column. And if you wanna add a row, you're gonna click on your table and see these three vertical dots at the side, and you can click on that to add or delete a row. So let's say we just wanna add one more row. You can go ahead and do that. Click on add a row, and there you have another row. And you can, for example, compare the, let's go ahead and add another column here. We can compare the store, the item, and the price. So let's say at supermarket A, the milk is, I don't know, $1. So $1, and then at supermarket B, the same item or a different item is, for example, $1.50. So that's also a very helpful tool to use if you want to have an easy app to allow you to create tables and all that. Now, if you go ahead and click on these arrows here, you can clearly see your notes, and if there is a note that you no longer need, you can click on Select Notes, and you simply select the notes that you no longer need, and you can click on Delete, and it'll move it over to the recently deleted section here. And if you click on that and then click on the note that you just deleted, you have the option to either delete it permanently or recover the note, and it'll move it back to your notes section here. So that is all very useful. And that is it for the Notes app, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning into this tutorial by Boomer Tech Basics. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and share this with your friends and family, and I'll see you in the next one.